My head hurts just thinking about it.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. It will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the meds, suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir.
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
At last! It all becomes clear.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we? Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough. About me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
We ought... bring this to the one expecting it.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many...
I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like.
Oh, but one could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
You have my support. I would gladly be available in prison.
Leave it to me.
Here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm on.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Look at my wares.
Is there aught you require? What is it you wish to discuss?
We meet again. Always a pleasure.
How glad I am to see.
I appreciate that. You a traveller?
I used to be a sellsword, see? Time was, I spent if you're anything like me, once you've reached the pinnacle of your vocation, you'll want to seek out a maester. They'll be able to teach you a skill of incomparable power, if properly persuaded, that is.
Aught you need of me?
Aught I can do for you?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then, I thank. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Do we report back now?
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Saurian!
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on what... Well, that appears to have sent to finish the job. I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
It was a pleasure to recount such a good...
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us this day. The rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace now.
Pray, follow me.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly soul. You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us.
The day grows darker with our every step. We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. I shall not fall to prowess.
'Tis a bit early to be thankful, me. Yes, me, yes, me.
Splendid.
Twas a glorious success. Once more.
Terror can result from a moment's incaution.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
A fighter! With sword and shield in hand is what I envision when I think of a leader.
I suppose magically inclined vocations inspire a different sort of awe.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of...
Do come again.
Today? When does my watch end?
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Bread on the table today. He is hoping for a decent haul.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Pray, let an old man be. 'Tis the end of days.
This ox cart? I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Some of us get complacent. I try not to.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on... Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must. The cart reached its destination, safe and sound. And from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward.
Ox cart seems a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I quite agree.
Where will the wind blow me today, I wonder?
Peruse at your... Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads. Despite the hour. You know where to find me. I find you welcome.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter. We've a journey to prepare for, after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a... No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Come take a look. You'll be... Glad you did. Always a pleasure.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admit... You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different material. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow, not of elf. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Look, as long as you think it's steady.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Do come again.
Well chosen, Risen. I'm certain you'll master that vocation as no other could. I eagerly await the battles to come.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared... All right on the roads, despite the hour? Much obliged.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed perchance? Do come again.
Come to think of it, none among us specialise in close quarters combat.
I mislike our odds in a melee. Surely not all battles can be won with naught but magic and bows.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early death. Yes. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads? despite the hour. You know where to find me.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early. Many thanks. I appreciate the business. Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So hope to see you again.
Look as long as you please.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off at home.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. Right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me.
I'll take any chance not to keep on my toes.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Here's a welcome sight.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. to assist you. Do come again.
Now you will be able to attack at range. Upon my life, no foe shall approach the Arisen.
How might I be of service? Welcome.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all... all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me.